What is going on, guys, and welcome back to another video, and of course welcome to this back to routine weekend video. Now, something what I thought I would do is bring to this video a kind of rundown towards more so all of my supplements that I take throughout the week, every single day. The ones that are more so the supplements that are in every single day, like I just mentioned, they aren't just supplements that I'll maybe take once a week or once every specific day, depending on obviously what I'm training. Now, as you would have seen, I did cover this brand new supplement, Ride On from HR Labs, in the last video. So if you want to jump back and kind of see really what this one's all about, this is a new supplement. It has only landed about 2 or 3 weeks ago now. So this is, I believe, this will be my third week of running it. Benefits from this are fantastic. So if you want to run back to the last video or the second video back, I believe I covered more so to do with this supplement. So we will just kind of leave this one to the side. But that is just Ride On from HR Labs. 4 of them goes in every single day. But yes, like I did mention, I really wanted to kind of bring this video because it is highly requested. Like I do it, whenever I do Q&As on Instagram, you can guarantee that there's always going to be a question of somebody wanting a rundown of my supplements, what supplements I take, what supplements I think are beneficial, what are the best supplements in my opinion, what supplements should say an 18 to 22-year-old lifter take. As in, like, I get a lot of questions kind of going back to the kind of new generation people coming in, obviously because of my age, because I have not long just turned 23, I am still like in my very early days of lifting, early days of bodybuilding. So it's a case of what maybe supplements I think are best for your kind of newbies to be jumping in at. Now, something that I will just cover straight away, I would never recommend jumping straight in towards supplements if you are a newbie to the gym. If you are a newbie to bodybuilding, maybe yes, but if you're a newbie to bodybuilding, I am kind of aiming this towards somebody that's maybe been training like 2 or 3 or 4 years at least before even thinking about jumping on the stage. So if you are literally just getting into the gym, the last thing you want to be jumping straight into is like, what pre-workout should I get? What essential amino acid should I get? What protein should I get? Protein maybe are okay, but everything else, guys, leave supplements to the last and final thing, because we've got to remember that supplements aid to your diet. They are there for one thing and one thing only, and that is literally to supplement your diet, nothing else. This isn't going to make you big. This isn't going to get you shredded. This isn't going to get you big and shredded. This isn't going to get you shredded. There's so many things that come in, and it's like, these supplements aren't going to do the work for you unless you work alongside them. So that's one of the things that I like to make sure and dial into every single younger person that asks me a question. What's the best thing I should take? Should I take this? How much of this should I take? Forget that. Nutrition, get your food right, get your food nailed before you even consider implementing anything like this. Even at that, get training nailed. This is one of the things as well that people don't really like to take into consideration as much as maybe they should. Training is a very big part. Like, don't get me wrong, these will help aid training as well, but then we've got to also think into consideration, are we nailing nutrition? Are we nailing training? Do we really need supplements? If you are a newbie to the gym and you're sitting there thinking, I don't know what to take, I don't know how much to take, what's the best should I take? Get your nutrition right, get your training right, and then start implementing supplements. Do your research as well, find out what's good, find out what people take. Don't just go to the biggest guy in the gym and be like, here pal, what is it you're taking? Can I get some of that? Because 99% of the time, it's not just going to be a protein powder. 99% of the time, it's not just going to be an intra carb supplement. 99% of the time, it's probably going to be something a little bit stronger. So realistically, you probably don't want to take all of the advice off of somebody like that unless they say to you, get on the protein, pal, because then, I mean, they're probably right, because it's probably time to get on the protein. But forgetting all that, we are going to move on to this. So I am going to run through to you guys what supplements I take on a daily basis. Now, we will start off straight away. First of all, you guys do already know what supplements that I do take on a daily basis, but at the same time, I don't believe I cover absolutely every single supplement in one video at a time. It's always kind of 2 supplements here in this video, 2 in this video, 3 in this video kind of thing. So if ever I do get a question where people are going to ask me what supplements I take, I can literally just link them up to this video and they can just sit and watch it, see every supplement I take, because I have took all these supplements for going into years now. It's the exact same supplements. I've only ever used HR Lab stuff. I've only ever used Unrivaled stuff, and that is really going to be it. So I don't feel I am going to move from these stuff. Like, these work for me as a natural athlete as well. I need quality products. I can't just be taking any form of products on the planet. Now, I'm not just saying that HR Labs and Unrivaled are the only quality products on the planet, because that's not true. There are so many. but Unrivaled stuff have worked for me fantastically. HR Lab stuff has worked for me fantastically, hence why I've stayed with it. I've found what my body responds very well to. I've found that what responds with my body well, so I have found what works with my body well. So that's why I've stuck to these two. Now, first supplement we are going to list off today is literally just my AGF protein powder. So this is what you could say my main protein source, as in from supplement form. Obviously, you guys know that I do take in a lot of chicken and things and a lot of meat. But protein source wise, we have got AGF. So this is my protein powder. I will take upwards of 2 to 3 scoops of this per day. Another thing what I'm going to do is I am going to stick all of the panels up for every single supplement that I start obviously talking about. This is my AGF, this is the protein. It then moves on to my rapid recovery. So this is what people get mixed up with. These are two totally different supplements. Like, this is a recovery supplement. This is only going to be brung in after training. After training every single day, I will have 2 scoops of this. This is fast acting carbs and super fast glycogenic protein. So this is only going to be going in post training, post session, post whatever you do. Like, you don't need to necessarily be a big gym goer to take something like this. If you are very serious about the sport that you do, and you're not implementing something like this to aid recovery, especially if it's something strenuous, especially if it's something like, even something like rugby or something, whatever sport you do, after you've done training, get something like this in, get your recovery kick started straight away, and you'll be grand. And then that's when you will progressively move on to the food afterwards. Like, I will take 2 scoops of this, which will give me 50 grams fast acting carbs, 25 grams proteins, and then what I'll do is I'll wait maybe 30-40 minutes, and then I'll be going on to what you could say my kind of post-workout meal, as in the real food side of things, so obviously what I would cook. So moving on from there, that is basically all I take from Unrivaled. We've got the AGF protein and rapid recovery, these 2 main supplements. These are basically all the Unrivaled kind of offer. That now they are bringing out more bars and things that are going to be real quality food bars. They're not just going to be any form of bars that you're going to take in. They're not going to digest well. They're going to be shit. They are going to be quality. So they are kind of just waiting now on them. But these are the 2 main supplements. They do come in a lot of flavours. Obviously, it's not just these 2 flavours. Between peppermint cream and carrot cake, they are my 2 favourite flavours, and the ones that I rotate always right now. Rapid recovery chalky biscuit flavour, that is my go-to always. I'm literally firing 2 scoops of that into a blender, water, ice. Unbelievable. So moving on from Unrivaled, we move simply just to HR Labs. Now, first supplement here, we've got Carb Up. So this one I like to stack with no code. So this is my intra workout stack, what you could classify that as. This is just intra carb. This right here is my essential amino acids. So we are going in with 2 scoops of this, and we also go in with 2 scoops of this, which gives me, I believe, 30 grams of carbohydrates. Now, there is another supplement that HR Labs do offer that I did run for a while before I moved to Carb Up. So Carb Up is just literally a full-on carb-only powder. Like I said, we're taking 30 grams carbs from this. I believe Level Up, which is the other supplement, you take upwards of like 50 grams of carbs potentially from 2 scoops. I'll have to check that over and obviously clarify it for this video before I put it up. But yes, intra workout stack. So we've got Carb Up and we have got no code, and the flavours of these, because I know people go crazy about flavours. Pink soda pop, which a lot of people don't actually like on its own. I can't say I wasn't a fan. It did taste a little bit different to some intra workouts, but at the same time, as I previously mentioned at the start of this video, I am looking for quality over anything else. So if something doesn't taste nice, it's not going to be the end of the world. If something works very well for me, that's where I'm more so care about. So like this, for instance, pink soda pop, a lot of people did complain about the flavour of that, but when I was just running this on its own, it was keeping me hydrated, it was keeping me fueled, I was able to go for longer. This was perfect. So regardless of the flavour, my performance was increasing, my performance was progressing, it was getting better, therefore I kept that in. So now I stack it with this grape Bubblicious. Now these two stacked together taste unbelievable. So that's going to be in for workout for you guys. No code and Carb Up, or you can also stack it with Level Up. Next up, we move back the way, we're pretty much moving back the way to pre-workout. This one is a very high stem formulated pre-workout, so this isn't for the faint-hearted, what you could say. You can take 2 scoops of this. If you were to take any more than 2 scoops of this, it might potentially just blow your head off. But again, HR Labs do offer DFib and Riot Act, which is their latest pre-workout that has been out for, it probably is coming up to like a year now, which is pretty crazy because it'll be near enough coming up to close to a year since I competed, which again is absolutely crazy. But yeah, DFib is the one that I'm running right now. Again, this is one of my favourite pre-workouts. It's between this one and no code. All of the pre-workouts taste unbelievable. So it's never ever an issue taking in a pre-workout. But yeah, I'll stick the panel to this because I know that I am quite far away and I don't just want to list off everything. This is the pre-workout that I use. I will include the panel on the screen right about here for you guys. You can see what's in this, and I will keep it on the screen for around 15-20 seconds so you can get a good look into it. What I will also do, guys, is I will stick the link to both Unrivaled's website in the description box below. HR Labs, I do have a referral link, and I do also have a discount code for you guys which you can bang in at checkout, and it does support me, it does help me. So if any of you guys do shoot over there, use the referral link or use my code, I very much do appreciate it a lot. So yeah, pre-workout wise, defib, this is the one that I've run since I ran out of so defib is the one that of course fuels the big deadlifts, defib is the one that of course fuels the big squats, defib fuels everything. This is one of the next things that I like to go on to with specifically pre-workout. The younger generation of lifters come in and they will see a pre-workout and it'll be a case of, right, that looks like such a cool tub, I'm going to get that, that'll be fantastic. When the reality is, it's probably going to be a really shit supplement. Like, you do not want to be just looking for what looks fantastic and then getting it and wasting like 40 or 50 quid on something that's going to not give you anything at all. Like, the main thing is you're doing this for you. You're buying supplements for you. You're not just buying a supplement because it looks good. You're buying a supplement because you want it to help aid your performance within training, usually, depending, until we move on to something like basic. Again, it's obviously improving my performance, but I do have this out with the gym. So yeah, pre-workout wise, you're not just wanting it to send you off your head. I mean, some people do, to be honest with you, but again, if you're just wanting that, then you can just take like 3 or 4 scoops or something. Again, what you're also not wanting it to do is you're not wanting it to not give you an effect or any sort of focus or whatever, because again, that is just the biggest waste of money ever. So yeah, make sure you are turning these around, make sure you're looking at the panels, make sure you're doing your research. Shoot up to the big guys that have been there, done it, wore the t-shirt, see what they take, see what they think about these sort of things, because you can guarantee if somebody's at the very top and they take these form of supplements and they say these supplements are good and these supplements are where it's at and these supplements aren't a waste of money, they might have a cool fucking background, they might not have a cool fucking background, it all varies. But you can guarantee if somebody at the top is telling you that these work, you can guarantee that they probably do work. Maybe 99% of the time they work, 1% people just talk shit. Do your research, guys. Ask about, check about. Don't just go for something that looks good, because 99% of the time it might be shit. Next up, last and final one that I'm going to cover in this video is going to be my basic drink. So this is my saturation drink. This can be literally taken any time of the day. Sometimes I do actually take this twice a day, morning and night. But really lately it has only been in at night time. So again, I will take 17 grams of this at night time. This is one of the biggest things that is very beneficial towards a natural athlete. Like, don't get me wrong, you don't just need to be natural to take this. Like, I'm not saying that if anybody's watching this and you're assisted, you can't take this. This is going to be beneficial for both sides. This is going to be beneficial for both males and females. It's a really, really, really good saturation drink, guys. Like I said, I literally take this in before bed every single night, and my recovery's got better, my hydration's got better, I move on, my sleep's got better, my recovery's got better. So moving on towards like training the next day, I'm always fueled for training the next day. And I definitely feel after running, I ran this for around a month and training just took off. Like, especially my bigger moves such as my bench press, my deadlifts, my squats, bent over rows, things like leg press, these things took off and I was able to like literally go for so much longer. Like, these things come into play as well, my carb up, my intra carb supplement and my essential amino acid, these do come into play as well. But see, once I introduced a more so recovery based supplement and a saturation drink, it literally changed absolutely everything. My muscles were never ever extremely tight to the point where I knew they weren't hydrated. I knew I hadn't took in enough water. They were always like ready to go, and I feel as if that I've went a couple of nights where I maybe forgot about this supplement. I've maybe took it in the morning, not took it at night, or I've went a couple of days where I've maybe not took it, or I've ran out and I've not took it. I've noticed, the weird thing is, like, I hate to say it, like, how can you really tell over the course of maybe 24 to 48 hours, but I have really been able to tell by my sessions. So that is really going to be the last one that I want to cover, the saturation drink, which is basic. We've got defib, which is the pre-workout, no code, which is the intra-workout, so that is just the essential amino acids only, no carbohydrates. We have then got carb up. This is the main source of carbohydrates for intra-session, and again, HR Labs do level up, so you don't need to just go for carb up, there is also level up. We have then got my AGF protein powder. I've then got my rapid recovery, which is the post-workout shake. 2 scoops post-workout. All of the links for these supplements will be in the description box below, guys. Like I said, for HR Labs, it is literally just KHIFIE15. It'll appear on the screen right about now for you guys. KHIFIE15, I do have a referral code. If you do use it, I appreciate it a lot. If you don't use it, that's fine. I can't really do anything about it. I'm not going to turn up at your door with a packet of marshmallows and force feed you them with a hot chocolate. That's probably not going to happen as much as a lot of people would like that to happen. But yes, that is going to be it for really this video, guys. I'm also going to include this week's latest leg session in this video. I'm going to move that because that's quite annoying. This week's latest leg session, I will stick it in this video as well for you guys, so you aren't just getting a shitty rundown on supplements and what supplements I take over the day. Health wise as well, I do take a multivitamin and I do take a quality vitamin C. So I do take 1000 milligrams of vitamin C and I do take a multivitamin over the course of the day. But that is it. I like to keep it as basic as I can. I don't like to go for millions and millions and millions and millions of supplements and take all of this per day, take all of that per day. I like to just know what works for me, monitor by my performance. If my performance is doing very well, then I know everything's okay. If my performance starts doing shit, then I know that I need to kind of go over my variables again and make sure that I am nailing them. But like I said, I will include at the end of this video, literally after I finish talking here, I'm going to include my leg session from the middle of the week, which was in a different gym again. Yeah, we took 240 pause squats, we got on a new leg press, seated ham curl. In fact, you know something, I'm not even going to go over it, guys. I hope you do enjoy the rest of this video, and also I hope you have enjoyed this rundown of my supplements. If you have enjoyed it, then please don't forget to drop the video a like for me, guys. Subscribe to the channel if you are new, because I'm going to say it until we reach the magic 5,000 subscribers. We are so fucking close to 5,000, so let's smash it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel for me, guys, and I will see you all in the next video.
Come on, Chris. There you go.
No!